If you don't want to see what Master Chief looks like under his helmet, avert your eyes. Take a look at Halo: The Fall of Reach, a new animated miniseries based on the Halo novel of the same name. The story serves as a prequel to the original Halo game, chronicling the origin of Master Chief and the entire Spartan program. Audiences will also get to see the start of humanity's war against the Covenant. The Fall of Reach will be included in Halo 5 Guardians Deluxe Edition when the game deploys next week. Quentin Tarantino really wants you to see his next movie the old-fashioned way. The director has revealed that there will be two different versions of his new film, The Hateful Eight. One is an extended cut that will only be shown in 70mm film projection theaters, and the second is a shorter version which will be shown in wide release everywhere else. The extended cut doesn't just include extra footage, it will have different shots and editing choices that Tarantino feels will work well in the massive 70mm format, but might not look as good on standard-sized screens. The 70mm version of The Hateful Eight will open on Christmas Day, followed by the standard version on January 8th. Tarantino has long been struggling to keep the dying film format alive, while more and more filmmakers have switched to digital.
Well. Looks like Minnie's haberdashery is about to get cozy for the next few days.
Yes, it does.
Tarantino and Halo in the rundown. That sounds pretty good to me. How about you, Marissa Roberto?
Tarantino, and I like Halo, so I'm excited about today.
Yeah.
Today's a good day.
Today's a good day.
Let's hit it.
All right, Tarantino is steadfast in his refusal to let film fade away. He really wants to champion it. Why do you think it's so important to him?
I just feel like he's always been on his own path as a director and as a filmmaker. I just feel like this is something that is important to him, and because it appeals to him or it's good for him, it's good for me. Like, I'm along for the ride if he's into it.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's a guy that I think really came sort of into the business with a lot of love for film and a lot of love for the history of movies, and that's always reflected in his work. He kind of composes these movies, he crafts them to kind of respond to all the things that influenced him. And I think that sort of adherence to the 70mm format is pretty amazing. I think there is this small movement. It's not that large in Hollywood right now. They're doing everything they can to preserve film. I know that Star Wars was shot on film. Nolan is a huge film fan. You know, there's a bunch of other guys that just prefer it, but digital's just getting better and better and better and cheaper every day.
Well, I know. I keep telling my nono to get rid of his VCR and just pick up a Blu-ray player already, but he won't do it. So I get it. Like, you want to hold on to the things that you love, and that's fine. If it works for you, I mean, it works for me as long as the art is good.
So are we going to go then and review the movie on 70mm screen? Where would we have to go?
I don't even know.
Is there one still left in our city? I don't even know if there is. We will have to do some research on that. All right. Well, let's move on then to the Halo: The Fall of Reach animated show. What do you think? What do you think of the trailer?
Listen, I love these animated features. I absolutely love them, and I love what this looks like too. But I believe I buy all this lore. I buy all the Halo lore. Like, I'm into the story. I'm into all of it. So, do I want to see the origins of Master Chief, and do I want to see this boy become a man soldier? Yes, definitely.
I do. And when you watch it, it looks, you know, the quality of the cutscenes in the last few Halo games have been unbelievable, and this looks kind of on par with that, maybe a little bit nicer with some beautiful space scenes and stuff.
I'll eat the show up, for sure.
Yeah, well, speaking of sci-fi being everything right now, you went to MIPCOM recently and you spoke with the cast of Killjoys.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.